Hello my loves, it's Anya here and welcome to my new video. Today I have a video about a really cool witch house that I've done about 2 weeks ago. It's so nice. I love it so much. You will see it in the end how it turned out, obviously. It gets really dirty and really witchy, I guess. Here you can see I had to figure out which roofing I want to do. For this build I had a inspiration. It was not a witch house, obviously. I just found on Google Pictures a picture of a really old I think it's a broken down house. Know I don't know what house it is, but it kind of looked like it. Just some stones that were left there because it's so old, the house. And it kind of inspired me to build a witch house. And that's what I did. It had so many windows in the original one, but obviously there were older windows, not these modern ones, but I couldn't find other windows that would fit perfectly in this house, so I decided for these. And I love the door. I love it so much. What do you think, guys? Should I maybe build the charmed house someday? What do you say? I think it would be so cool. It is definitely on my list. I especially love on the charmed house the wooden floors, the wooden doors. Everything was just out of this nice wood. I just loved it. Here, when I made the floor, I did not know how this will turn out, this build, because I thought it looks so bad. I thought it looked too modern, but in a modern way too ugly, so I couldn't even made it a modern house. So at this point in the build I was absolutely not satisfied with the build, but I figured it out. I think it looks so perfect in the end, but you will see it then. And here I figured out where to put the stairs, and I decided I will put them back there. And the next thing was, for a witch house, this build is quite large. So I had to figure out the layout, where would I wanna place which items, where would I do the kitchen and a bathroom, and how would a bathroom of a witch look like. So that were the questions that I've had in this build, but I love it so much in the end, and it's so super fun to play there, and I'm so excited when you guys try it out. What you will tell me how you like it. You can always leave it in the comments how you like the build. And obviously, as I always tell you, when you play with my houses or whatever I created, then it would be so cool if you make a video or um, make a picture and put it on Instagram and use the hashtag the Sims Fairy Lot. That would be so cool for me to see. Whether you change anything or just playing it, it's so exciting for me to see what you do with the things I create. What would you change? What family do you let live in there? That's super exciting for me. So in this part, as you can see, I started making it a little bit messy, because I thought, well, a witch in the older days would have been messy. Obviously, I don't know that because I'm not a witch. I haven't lived in a time where witches lived. I mean, we don't know if there were witches or are witches, but that's obviously how you expect the houses of them to look. But now when I think about it, I think a witch in these days would never have a house like this, because when you can when you have witchcraft and you can do everything you want, you would have a nice house, I think, and you would look nice. So yeah, here in this area up here, everything will change, but you will see it afterwards. Here I wanted to obviously make this hidden room as you would expect a witch to have. Obviously, it does not look so real, the door. I mean, in real life, everyone would know that there is a door, because it's not the same size as the freaking bookshelf. But in Sims, obviously, they are not the smartest. If you don't tell them there is a room, they won't know. So I think I love it. I love it so much. In the end, I decided to don't make an extra bedroom, because I thought it looked so cool to have it open just with this little, how do you say it in English? Divider, room divider. I don't know, but as you can see now, I forgot to build a bathroom, so I did this, and I decided to make it extra tiny to have a little bit of a challenge for me, and to keep it really spacious and open on the first floor. And then I looked for what bathtub I could use, and I found this one, and I thought, wow, this looks incredible, and it looks like it's meant to be there. And obviously, I've tried everything out. I had to shove the toilet into the wall a little bit. I had to adjust the bathtub so it would fit, and everything works in this build. I love it so much. It looks so cool, especially the bathroom with all the spin nets. Do you say it in this? How do you say it in English? Spider webs, genau. Oh, sorry. Yeah, spider webs. I put them nearly everywhere just to make it a little bit cooler and dirtier and witchier. And I think it turned out pretty cool. The only thing that I really don't like in Sims 4, there are not enough candles. Is it just me? I think the candles that they have, or that we have, they are not really, they are not so often usable, because these candles that I have made in the circle, they are just they are just four. Often I thought it would be cool to have just one, and you can place them however you want to place them. So why make four when you could make only one, and the people would adjust them for themselves? Do you understand what I mean? I mean, I don't know. I just thought that would be cool when they change it, maybe someday, or in a new expansion pack. Just make candles. I know it sounds silly, but I often had the moment where I created a bathroom and I wanted to have a smaller candle and I didn't have one. Yeah, and here some other tables with a statue on it, just to make it a little bit more interesting to look at. And the Sims really like it when it's designed well, when it has art and some decorations. The Sims obviously can't see that spider webs are ugly and dirty. They think it's art, it's decoration, so they like it. It's the 3rd of September today, and it's so cold that I put wood into my oven, and now I'm sitting here and it's so freaking hot. At first it was cold, now it's hot, but I guess that means it works. Here you can see I changed the exterior quite a lot. I was not satisfied with the look of the walls, with The roofing, it's always the same with me. I always change the roofing. I always change the colors of outside of the house, exterior. And I also thought, well, a witch house should have a lot of trees and like a little bit of a wood of a wood feeling, a lot of trees, a lot of nature, but that kind of dirty nature, the undead nature. Obviously, some gravestones, because why not? She's a bad, bad witch and she killed a lot of people. Or from her mother, from her grandmother, for her grandmother. You don't know how witches are, but I think it would be cool to think about that. Yeah, and obviously always the wallpaper, change it all the time. Yeah, but it's so cool. I think you could also let a vampire live in there. So I guess if you are more into vampires, you can still let them live in there because it looks it looks witchy. But I guess just vampires could use the same. They just could use the same and live there happy and alone. Yeah, I just loved building this house. It was so much fun. It it's so different. Normally when I build my houses, I want them always to be so modern and nice and I don't know what, but in this build you can do kind of everything you want. You can just live free and do whatever you want, and that's what I did here. Also, I added a lot of flowers. The most of them are, pretty ugly, but that's what I was going for. And I kind of thought, well, when it's a witch, I guess she don't have to water them by herself. She just can put a spell on them, and they water themselves all the time, or they just look good or ugly all the time as she wishes. And here you can see I already changed the windows again. Some of them are brown, some of them are green, and I love the outcome. It looks so nice. And for some interest, I put it something there on the roof to make a little bit more of a some details, and a how do you say it? From the oven, this thing on the roof. Oh well, I just have to learn English a little bit more, huh? And to make it more magical, I decided to put some flowers on the roof just to, I don't know why, but I think it looks pretty cool and nice and cute. And I think it's another detail that looks nice in the end. And some flowers here on the end. Yeah. And I think I've placed some little items here and there, but that's quite the end of the video. It's again pretty long, the video, because I had to do so much. It took so long, especially because I'm the kind of person that overthinks everything again. Most of the simmers, they place a wallpaper and they love it and they stick with it, but I can't do that. I always Here you can see the witch that I've created. I always want to try everything, and I'm not satisfied at the first place, so I try it again, and in the end, I love it. Yeah, a little table here so she can do some special things, some witchy things or vampire things, as you wish. Yeah, and this brings me to the end of the video. I really hope you liked it. I loved it. Please let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you will download it, you can obviously change it, you can renovate it, you can play on it however you want. There will be a download link in the description box. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you liked it, then please subscribe to my channel. I have so many premium videos, I just have to cut them and load them up, and if you have video ideas, just let me know. I'm really happy to do this. I love my channel already. I love the people that watch my videos. Yeah, here's some screenshots, and yeah, I will say goodbye till the next video. I'm so happy that you watched it, and bye! Like, subscribe.